gon' pipe down. Seeing the sights now. Are you seeing the sights now? Cause I really don't give. And I'm never gon' pipe down. Hey, bandana around my head for fashion ties.
And the guys up front may determine, Brent, the outcome tonight. What elements make for a fantastic front court?
Well, nowadays it's about skilled front court play. There's guys who have the ability to not only shoot it, but also dribble handoff, make decisions with the basketball to help open up and spread up your offense for your guards and your quicker players to slash and find those gaps.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Now here's Wall. Pass to Porter. Over Barrett. Washington gets it back and a new 14. Harrell, that's good.
When the shot's going up, it's fun to watch the way that Montrezl Harrell will attack a rebound, crucial to this offense and his production.
Now, here's Barrett. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
Here's Wall. Over to the left wing. Harrell drives in. Pass to Porter. Fires for 3. It's not going to go for him. And New York will come the other way. And Barrett slams it in.
And with this kind of momentum behind him, Barrett, a terror. Love seeing him hammer it home.
Healed outside. Here's Wall. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Now, here is Robinson. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Yep, that one goes in there.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Are you asking me, GA? I'm not sure.
Here's Wall. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And a fast break now for the Knicks. And Barrett slams it in.
You have to be aware of Barrett. He's solid at recognizing when it's time to go for the alley-oop.
Outside, Wall. Robinson with the block. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Hampton. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Well, they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burner.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Back to Wall. Pass to Hield. Harrell trying to free himself up. Hield left side. The second chance effort. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Man, these are great. It excites everybody on the team to see Montrezl Harrell do that kind of damage to the rim.
To the wing right side. Pass to Barrett. 5 to shoot. Takes it out to Siakam. To the right side. Lets the 3 fly. The 3-pointer is right on target. Siakam's got 5 now.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And an air ball on that one. Way off. The Knicks lead by 7. Pass to Ntilikina. Bagley with the rebound.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And for Frank Ntilikina, some questions as to where he is best suited.
I mean, for me, I like when he plays more off the ball. I mean, he's shown that he could become a scorer when he only has to worry about that aspect of his game. Still very young and has a great set of skills with which to work.
And that one, good. Wall's got his second basket of the night.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
To the left side wing. Here's Barrett. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Often hear about players talk about their favorite spot to fire from on the floor. How much of an effect does that really have, a favorite shooting spot?
Most of the time, Kevin, what you're talking about is star guys, because they're the ones who ultimately in any given possession, the coach is trying to find that guy in that spot to do something. What happens throughout the course of a year is when that player has the ball there, everybody else knows what to do.
Right.
Like the player knows what he's going to do, right, Kevin? Because he's the star player. But everybody around gets comfortable with the options and where it is that he goes. If he goes right, if I slide right, I'm going to get the 3. If he goes left, he's spinning back. I might move towards the top of the key. So the familiarity of not just the player, but the players around the player, that's where you can make it happen.
That's interesting. Here's Van Vliet following the basket by Buddy Hield. Outside, Robinson. Here's Hampton. Washington with the rebound. Here's Bagley. And good, coming off the assist by Wall.
Going to have to do more to shut down Bagley.
And here is Van Vliet. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Buries it from three-point range. And it's Wall with the ball for Washington. They trail by 6. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And only 6 feet tall in shoes, Fred Van Vliet's not the biggest, but his toughness, his toughness, mentally and physically, is unquestioned.
And Kevin, growing up in Rockford, Illinois, gave him that perspective. Friends and family gone too soon. Basketball was the path to something better.
Both teams will make substitutions. Back to Barea. Young outside. Pass to Barea. Stolen by Van Vliet. On up the court. Back to Dotson. Van Vliet with it. From deep three-point range. And Wagner pulls it down.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
It's stolen by Harris. One-on-one fast break. Count that one from Van Vliet. And the Knicks lead by 8.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Now Barea. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Harris. It's deflected. It's Gortat with the drive. And it's Gortat finishing it off.
And when Gortat is driving with purpose, he is hard to stop. Got to respect that tenacity.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Dotson. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Wizards trailed by 6. The kick out to Young. From deep, Barea. No good on that one. So New York will take it the other way. Van Vliet with it. Pass to Dotson. Young with the steal. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. And it's in there. And now just a 4-point New York lead.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
We've got 28 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Back to Barea. Shoots over Van Vliet. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Knicks leading by 6.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
The Knicks leading by 6. Here's Bielitsa. Pass to Wiggins. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Marcin Gortat. For New York, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. Brent, so many state-of-the-art arenas being built. Which feature do you think is most important?
Oh, the hot dog machine. What are we
And
doing, right?
popcorn, right
And the
next to it.
popcorn.
Hot
What
dog
else,
and then
Kevin?
the popcorn.
Yeah,
Right there.
nachos.
I love nachos.
Okay.
You love nachos.
What else? I mean, what else could we go with there?
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Yeah,
That's
right?
a big one.
Because when you're done with all that other stuff, you've got to somehow kind of coat your stomach.
Yep.
You
Was
don't
this
feel better.
basketball related, or did we go somewhere else
All a
with it?
part of the whole conversation.
I think we covered it.
Harris outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
And the Knicks making a change here.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Pass to Barea. Now, here is Gortat. From deep. That one doesn't drop. And here's Wiggins. It's good from in tight. And the Knicks lead by 10.
And no one really crashing down on the backside. A breakdown defensively.
Pass to Gortat. Young outside. Back to Gortat. Wizards passing it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Now Wiggins. And it's blocked. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. And Young, here we go. That shot misses.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Here's Barea. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Here's Ntilikina. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Well, he's a pass-first point guard. Ntilikina with a nice play there.
Washington calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Wizards trailed by 8. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Outside, Wall. Back to Hield. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
The Wizards shooting their first free throw of the night. Free throw drops for Hield.
And Hield is a player who you love to see take trips to the free throw line, as consistent as he is there.
To the middle, and it's Robinson with the jam.
And good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Pass to Hield. Outside, Wall. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wall's got his third bucket of the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That's his first foul. On defense, the Wizards. It's a 5-point game. Siakam outside. Pass to Robinson.
Harold with a solid job out there, just being a pest on the defensive end.
And Siakam throws it down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Releases off the left rim and out.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the shot goes in. And now it's a 9-point Knicks lead.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Hield outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. Hield's got 6 points in the quarter.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Pass to Siakam. Higgins outside. Back to Siakam. Kicks it out to Wiggins. 4 on the clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Barrett with the ball. 8 points for him. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
So quick and decisive. Barrett's speed and fearlessness is hard to match up against when you're defending.
That one misses. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Washington. They trail by 7. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
The love and passion. Wall is a game changer, a competitor through and through.
And so John Wall nails both of them. Well, it has been a long road back from injury for John Wall, Greg. The heel issue followed by the Achilles tear.
And you just hope that Wall can make a full recovery and get back to the player he once was. Provides so much with his speed and playmaking as well as scoring.
Pass to Barrett. Shot clock at 5. New York, no good that time either.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Porter in the corner. Arrow high post. Got a piece of it. And a fast break now for New York. Robinson leading the charge. They get it again. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bagley. And so it's New York with it. They've led by as much as 10. Barrett. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Out to the wing. Harrell down low. Over Robinson. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Now here's Wall. He's got 8. Three-pointer, Hield. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Hield's got 11 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And that one drops for him.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Wall looking it over. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Harrell. Over Robinson. And he can't bank that one in.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
The Knicks have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. For the Wizards.
At the line for 2.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Wizards trail by 10. 51 seconds left now here in the second. Back to Barea. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Barea's got his second basket of the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Young outside. The Wizards working the ball around now. But they'll get another chance. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Twelve seconds left in the first half of the game. Harris outside. Pass to Bialica. From downtown, Joe Harris, and that's good. Harris has got the lead up to 13 now for the Knicks.
Well, nice job by Bialica. Be patient. Look for teammates. He found one.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. It's the Knicks. They finish off the second quarter with a 13-5 run. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. The Knicks leading by 13. Ntilikina looking it over. Siakam outside. In the corner, Barrett with it. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Robinson. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Wizards trail by 13. Here's Young. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Siakam. The Wizards have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
2 shots.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Here's New York. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando, and they'll take on the Magic. It sets in motion a 4-game road trip for him.
Ntilikina showing his role right there as a distribution player.
And that one misses. Young inside. Siakam pulls it in. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Here's Hampton. Pass to Ntilikina. Siakam outside. All sorts of time. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Back to Barea. Inside. Here's Young. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Young's got his first 2 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Ntilikina. Can't cash in from close range. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. New York leading by 14. Well, it's been an up and down start to his career, but we do know that Frank Ntilikina can play defense.
Interesting to see how it is he progresses in terms of his offensive game. Feels like the league is tending to lean more, Kevin. If you had a decision between a defensive player and an offensive player, it's going the offensive player's way. So Ntilikina is going to have to step up, show that he's improved his shooting range, and then get consistent minutes on the floor.
And he recovers it. They grab their own miss. Back to Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. And the shot goes down.
And this is where Gortat is most dangerous, a refined, confident interior scorer.
And that's a foul called on J.J. Barea. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Barrett. He's got 11. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. And it's 13 points for R.J. Barrett.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
And how often do players argue calls knowing that they are in the wrong? They know they're going after something that was the correct call.
Let's just say often, Kevin. I mean, you just never, the whistle.
Are they thinking ahead in terms of saying?
I don't think
No,
so. It's emotional. It's just an emotional reaction. I mean,
Yeah.
you're out there running around and doing what you do, and you get a whistle, you're going to react to it like, oh, I did something wrong. Why am I in the principal's office right now? I want to get my side up. I know you saw it. Everybody does.
That sounds like you may have done a lot of that.
I try to avoid that, Kevin. I quite
Did
frankly.
you? Yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't think that's healthy for you and your reputation.
Here's Wagner. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Here's Ntilikina. And he banks in the layup. And the Knicks lead by 16.
Ntilikina can make some noise around the rim at that size.
Washington calls timeout. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button, and figure out how to slow his roll.
Wizards trail by 16. And here's Wall. 8 points for him. Outside Porter. The Wizards working the ball around now to the inside. Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
Here's Ntilikina. Here's Barrett. No dice from the high post. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Washington Wizards. It's a 14-point game. Cans it from downtown. 11 points for John Wall.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Here's Wiggins. Here's Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Now, team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Back to Wall. Lets it go. And that misses badly. Air ball.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
Ntilikina can't hit.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
The Knicks leading by 11. Now Van Vliet. Pass to Harris. Here's Dotson. Clock at 6. Down low. Nice move. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Wizards trail by 11. All with it. He's got 13. Back to Hield. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. And that's 13 points for Buddy Hield.
I mean, this is what the scouting report called for here. Love how effective Hield is right now on the offensive end.
Here's Dotson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by Harrell.
And wow, you just have to love the motor on Montrezl Harrell when he's on the floor. Great on the glass, and he just plays with such a fire.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Bielitsa. 6 to shoot. Harris drives in. Lets it go from deep. Dotson gets the bucket. Dotson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And with Harrell, you can see how his energy spreads to the rest of the team.
Reminds me a bit of what Fareed used to bring to teams.
Oh!
Goodness. The wall has hurt him in every way possible tonight. He's got firepower that really only a few guys in our league possess.
Pass to Van Vliet. To the paint. Here's Robinson. Missed inside. Wizards trailed by 8. Here's Bagley. And he gets the bucket. Bagley's got his third basket of the night right there.
This is kind of where I feel like his comfort zone is, as Bagley hurts the defense from there.
New York calls timeout.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And the Knicks with possession here. And here is Van Vliet. Pass to Bielitsa. Here's Dotson. Inside. It's tipped. And stolen by Harrell. In transition. Here come the Wizards. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession.
Interesting how the year progressed for one Marvin Bagley, the former 2nd overall pick in the 2018 draft. He's got some increased playing time. His role shifted a little bit, and his confidence was on the rise. Played much better in the second half of the season.
Here's Harrell. 6 points for him. And it's Bagley at the elbow. They kick out to Heel. Knicks with the rebound. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
That one good for 2.
Great use of the bounce pass. Thumbs down on that one, Kevin. Tough to defend against.
Looking for Wall. He gets it there. Pocket 6. Unloads from 13. Porter, no luck. And a fast break now for New York. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one is on Heel. And the first one drops.
At the line for 2.
He's off on the second. On the wing, Heel. Back to Bagley. Over Harris. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Some fouls out there can be smart. That's one. Bagley too good inside, so hold him down.
And that one misses.
2 shots.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Up in time. No good on the last second attempt there. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Knicks lead. Fourth. quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. And so it's Berea with it. They'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Trailing here by 8. Young outside. Back to Berea. Nice ball movement by Washington. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Young outside. The shot. Berea, no good.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup. With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Here's Robinson. Puts the move on. The shot misses. And Washington the other way now. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
I know people can't see you, Kevin, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Nick Young. That's his first foul. And so here is New York. Here in the fourth quarter. Their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
And you see the edge Parrott plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
Washington calls timeout. Well, for Bielitsa, he's not the most athletic player on the floor, but Brent, he produces.
Yeah, Bielitsa, one of those guys who can flow into a transition and stop 3 or 4 feet behind the three-point line and drill you from there. So a nice guy as a secondary option on the break is Bielitsa.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Kevin, I heard what Scott Brooks said to his team. No surprise, he was not happy with the turnovers. He told them, we are giving this one away, guys. We've got to be more careful with the ball, play within the offense, and get good open shots. Kevin?
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's Porter. Harrell trying to free himself. What a jam!
Wow, fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. They'll double in with Harrell. Here's Hampton. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
From deep three-point range, Hield can't hit. The Knicks leading by 12. Fires it up. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
On the wing, Hield. Outside, Porter. Pass to Harrell. To the wing on the left. Back to Wall. 5 on the clock. And Wall with the slam.
And how about Wall? Just phenomenal at taking it to the defense with that lightning quick first step.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Siakam misses.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Bagley showing his feel right there for the game in that particular play.
That's good from Bagley.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second despite being down.
And so Bagley nails them both. So it's the Knicks now. Now Siakam. Pass to Barrett. And the Knicks good for 2.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Harrell with it. To the inside. From the baseline. Wall. And Wall able to finish. Wall's got 19 points.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Now, here's Barrett. Here's Ntilikina. Banked in off the glass.
Well, Frank's looking better and better here on the offensive end.
Healed outside. Back to Wall. Here's Bagley. And it goes down 2 points. Bagley's got 4 points in the quarter.
And he's just an attacking player. A guy who doesn't mind a little contact. Bagley there with a strong finish.
Barrett. Rebounded by the Wizards. And Porter, here we go. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Fleshing out his game more and more. I really like seeing Porter go to work inside.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. The Knicks leading by 8. Pass to Barrett. And Wagner pulls it down.
I'm not sure where the lack of focus comes in there, Kevin. That's not like him. The defense is close. There's enough space to score.
At the Wall. And stolen by Siakam. Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And what I love about Barrett in transition, he can change directions at full speed.
The kick out to Wall. There's Porter with the 3. Ntilikina with the rebound.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Wall. And a missed layup. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Sinks the triple.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
to stop the run. And the slam dunk by Wall.
And he can just fly. Well, we know that about Wall now, that he's got plenty of ways to finish at the rim once he gets up, and beyond.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. Wizards trail by 15. .137 left here in the fourth quarter. Young for three.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Knicks.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year. And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Pascal Siakam.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Harris outside. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from 14. Washington with the rebound.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Pass to Wagner. He can't get that one to fall. Williams with the defensive effort. Shot from 12. The shot off that time.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Down low. Young with the steal. And here we go. Washington fast break. Healed, can't hit. Here's Brazdakis. So no problem for New York as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester.
Like some lightning.